Hello, my name is Ekaterina. Welcome to Apprentice of Silence. Today, I wanted to give an update on my eczema, what is going on, and just some other stuff that I've been dealing with lately. First of all, I want to go on a little rant. I have been feeling this anger within me for past month and a half, and I've always told myself the story that it's unjustified to express that anger, that I should somehow be above it because I'm whatever, better than that, when the truth is that I'm angry, and I am aware that my anger might not be an exact mirror of these people's intentions towards me, but still I'm angry, and I do know that anger shows me of where my boundary is and what really defines me through that boundary. And yet I've not expressed the anger. I have only thought about it, but it's like it's eating me from the inside, and I haven't expressed it because it's a deep wound that people will turn against me and somehow make it my own fault. So instead, I do that. I make it my own fault. I get angry at something, but then I say, oh no, that is just a reflection of yourself. So really, you're angry at yourself. Really, when somebody abandons you, it is you who wanted to abandon them all along. And why you feel anger is because you shouldn't have let them in the first place. You should have been honorable. You should have honored your own boundaries and never let those people in. I think this is guilt tripping. I'm not completely sure if this is my complete and honest truth. Yes, there is a part of me that always pushes people away, that never wants anyone to get close, that will always play the, oh my god, they are probably evil card. The whole, oh, I need to keep a distance. There will always be that part of me. It has been through a lot. So I count it justified for it to exist. I am not going to try to change that aspect of me because it benefits me to have that part. But the way it benefits me, that is what I would like to change. The way it benefits me currently is that I turn everything against myself in the end, no matter what happens. So right now, I'm angry with a person. I'm angry with several people, or their behavior, maybe I should say, not the people. I'm angry because as I was shooting the video that you're currently seeing on screen, I remembered some compliments that I used to get in prior videos about how authentic it looks, or how natural it looks, and how yada 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 yada. And I got so angry because that person isn't around in my life anymore. And I feel like that invalidates? Yeah, like it reduces validity to their words. I make it mean that their words were never honest in the first place, that they were always manipulative in order to get something else. And I never figured out what exactly that was. And I tried to ignore the fact that people wanted a romantic relationship with me, because I have said several billion times that I'm not interested in a romantic relationship with them. And I tried to be okay with the fact that I knew that that's what they still wanted. And that was something that was going to be in their subconscious and sometimes even conscious behavior when they do things towards me or say things towards me. But in reality, I was angry. I was angry at the fact that I wanted to be seen as an equal person, that I did not want to create any type of relationship on other basis than friendship. I wanted to create real, long-lasting friendships. I wanted them to be mutual. And I'm angry because I have no clue where I did wrong. And like all of this sounds like a lie to me now. Like in my mind, I have parts that are like, what do you mean you didn't know where you did wrong? You did this and this and this wrong. And I invalidate love because I don't trust it. And yet I expect love. And I keep looking for it. And I know in my heart that I wasn't taken as a part of them, that my best interests weren't capitalized upon. And still I justify against it. Still I justify how something was still my fault, how something was still not being enough from my side, that I should have done something better, that there was something that was not enough, because it seems impossible to me that something could have been their doing. In a reality where everything is a mirror of me, how can I be the victim to their choices? It's impossible. I have to be a match to their choices. If I'm a match to people saying that they take my best interest as a part of theirs and pretend to do it when I feel something else, what does that tell me about my trauma? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm angry, and I don't get why I'm angry. I don't get where the blocks are to receiving people who genuinely take care of me. And I hear people now in my head saying like, well, you just don't trust them. There are plenty of people out there genuinely caring for you. But see, that's a gaslight. That's a gaslight, and either I admit to feeling that that is a gaslight, knowing that I can't 100% know for sure, or I keep lying to myself. The gaslight being that, no, they don't care. No, even the person that says, you know, I'm really here because I care about you. I have other scenarios and proofs of the against. And that makes me afraid because I know that I keep finding things when I dig. So shouldn't I be digging? But it's intuition. So I blame my intuition. I blame my intuition for ruining friendships. I blame my intuition for ruining relationships. I blame my intuition for ruining my family dynamic with my parents and my sister and my relatives. But should I be blaming my intuition? Should I really? Should I really? And is anger in hindsight a bad thing? Because I feel like I am not allowed to express anger towards these people because I've already told them that, oh, we're good. We're not good. I am not good. And I don't want to talk to them about it. Because I feel like they are lying to themselves, and they probably feel like I'm lying to myself. And I keep lying to myself that what I feel, I don't feel. Because I can't know for sure. I can't know for sure if they care or not. But isn't that already a flag, a red flag? If I can't tell for sure that they care, doesn't that already mean that they don't? Could people genuinely care for you? I think so. I think genuinely taking others' interests as a part of your own eradicates the possibility of acting against their best interests and acting in ways that hurt them. I think this because this is how I perceive my thought processes when I encounter a point where I have to decide how to act, and there are options of where I could be acting against the best interest of someone else. So I know that there is a choice. I know that in that choice I get to ask myself, are they a part of me? But what happens if I follow my intuition? If I'm being honest with myself? The positive consequence would be that I actually meet people who are willing to choose to care. The negative potential consequence is total abandonment. But if I choose to not listen to my intuition, I still end up losing people. I just feel more powerless to my own anger. I still will cut people off. It's just a matter of time. But see, I've been hurt by people who cut me off when I didn't hurt them and I had no interest in hurting them. So, was that their intuition telling them that I was wrong for them? And why did they cut me off? And am I doing the same to the people who I have a bad vibe towards? Like, these questions, they just don't give me a peace of mind. I'm constantly torn between trusting myself and absolutely not trusting myself. Because I feel like I will start hating everyone, and that's wrong, right? I can't be hating everyone. The messages I get right now and that they go hand in hand with my current eczema situation is that I'm depleted of being taken care of, and that I very well can be hating everyone, because what I'm lacking is somebody who actually takes care of me, where it's actually built on trust, where I trust their intentions for taking care of me. And the intentions that I'm looking for is a person that is so content with their own existence that they have an abundance of energy to give to others. When they give, it's no longer draining for them, because they are fulfilled in so many other ways. Like a mother should be, in my opinion. She should be giving birth to a child when she is already fulfilled, when she has more to give, and she wants to create an output where to invest that energy. The next phase of growth that will teach her more and more and more, and she will have the possibility to give more and more and more and invest more and more and more into that child's expansion without being deflated by it. And now I'm itching because I blamed myself for the drainage of the people around me. Being fed with quote unquote poisoned water, embedded with the resentment, boxed in a pretty little fabric that said, love. I hate them because it wasn't genuine. And it still isn't genuine. That's the thing. So I don't know, but I'm at a point where it's like, my expression of anger is worth it. And when I do express anger, at least allow it to myself, then I get to categorize people, and I get to move them off of the prioritized spots. Because these are empty people who don't have enough to give to me. And I need people who have enough in abundance to give to me. And the eczema keeps telling me that I've developed it in a sort of like, I hate myself so much that I'm gonna take the blame for everything. Everything is my fault and I did something wrong, but I don't know what. But I for sure did something wrong because there's no one else who takes the blame for doing something wrong, so I am the one who did something wrong. Self-blame and guilt. And the mirror of not being taken care of is like fire, fuel to the fire, that just feeds the belief that I did do something wrong because nobody takes care of my best interests, and I get shamed for even having them, and they turn against me like, oh, you just want that because you're selfish. You want everyone to do what you want them to do. You're trying to control other people. Am I though? Am I really trying to control other people? Or am I trying to get from them what they are saying that they are giving me? Am I trying to gaslight myself into thinking that they are actually giving me what they are thinking that they are giving me, without me actually feeling fulfillment? And I hear shaming words in my mind now where it sounds like, but it is your responsibility to feel fulfilled. It is your responsibility to see the potential where it is. It is your responsibility to look at the bright side of things. Sure, but that is a self-lie. It might be valid to someone, it might be truth to someone, but for me, that's a lie. I don't feel fulfilled. And I can't force myself to look on the bright side. I don't know why yet. Maybe I was never designed to force myself to feel better than I do. Maybe I was designed to radically change the way I live. To not be able to focus positively on things that others are able to focus positively at. I have this vision of a screw in my head. I don't know. It's like the more you turn it, the deeper into the material it goes, and it's like impossible to unscrew it. I don't really know what it is, but maybe I'm like that screw with my eczema and illness and lack of positive manifestations of what I really want. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like the less I tell myself my own personal truth, the more I screw that screw. Is that even a saying? The more I turn the screw, whatever. So basically, I'm at a place where I have already cut people off of my life, but I haven't taken ownership of it. Because I'm angry that they're not in my life, because I'm angry at what they said, because I can't prove that they actually meant it, because I can't keep living with the fact that they might have meant it, they might have had some good intentions with their words and their thoughts behind the words when they said certain things but not other things. They might have been truthful about certain things that they did, but not the whole picture. And it's like, how can I keep certain positive things and still not feel tremendous guilt for not having them around? But think about the good times. I can't think about the good times. If I think about the good times, I will want to go back, and I can't go back because it was damaging. So this is something I'll continue thinking about. I feel that this will be a theme for the month of July for me. So yeah, the whole getting taken care of and expectations and nostalgia looking back. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I do intuitive readings, and you can find the info and how to book on my webpage. So I'd love to do some readings for you. Hit me up. Thank you for watching. Bye.